Alright, so today we're going to be putting on the cam gear. We built the crank assembly in the last video. So the cam gear, when you're putting on one of these gears, whether it's a straight cut gear or a helix gear, whatever the case, the dot goes up and the lobe goes down. This lobe. First lobe on the cam, opposite of the gear, will point straight down, and the timing mark will be straight up on the cam gear. We're going to put the straight up washers. This is a degreed cam kit type deal. You'll get three sets of washers. I think it's 4 degrees advanced, 4 degrees retarded, or straight up. And we're going to go straight up. We're not going to put any Loctite at all on this at this time. We're going to install the washers, and they don't fit worth the shit. There we go, that's a little better. Anyway, we're going to put the washers in here, and we're going to degree the cam. So we'll wait until we're done degreeing the cam before we Loctite the cam bolts. Which is a good idea to Loctite the cam bolts. They have been known to come loose. So there we go. And there's a spring washer, of course, and they provide you with a little button head bolts there. That's what we're going to be using. Just center them up. Try not to cross thread them. They give you these button head bolts so they clear the oil pump. Some people don't like these bolts and they'll replace them. It's personal preference. I've never had an issue with them, so I'm using them. Okay, we got those all started by hand, and we'll dig up an Allen wrench and tighten those down, snug them, but we're not going to tighten them completely because we might need to adjust that gear. Alright, so we'll heat this gear up a little later, and we'll install our bearing on the crank, and do our lifters maybe tonight, modify them for the oil clearance, and or for the extra lift on the cam. And then we'll pop our case apart and get that all cleaned up, and see how our main bearing lines up and all that good stuff. And yeah, we should be on the road to building the short block anyway. We'll have the short block built with the rods hanging out of it, and we got a new set of 90.5 piston cylinders over there. There's some Mahle thick balls, bus cylinders, so it's going to be 82 by 90.5. And if we put it in the bus, we'll throw some 48 IDAs on them. I got a brand new set of 48s, and that'll be a good running little motor. I got a set of high lift Berg rockers for this one, so that'll be nice, set of 1.5s. And we got to get a full flow cover. The case is already full flowed, so we got to plug the pump. We'll do a video on that, how to plug the oil pump. You can buy them plugged already, or you can plug them yourself, which is much cheaper to plug them yourself. So we'll do that, and the case is already plumbed, so you won't have to drill the case. The aluminum case comes full flowed from the factory. So yeah, so there we go. Hope that covers the cam gear deal. You know, again, we had 3 sets of washers. We're using the straight up ones. Dot goes up, lobe goes down. Okay, so that's pretty basic there. That's a Berg 315. It's a pretty healthy cam, so it's a really good street cam. So should run real well. Should. That's the famous last words, but we'll see what happens.